in this position, but remain silent. I get to thinking about this shit we been through. We close like kin, but you remain my friend too. It's life a sin that got the both of us in trouble, but you always stay down for a nigga, so that's why I love you. Reminiscing, needing tissues, fighting over childish issues. Swear I can't live with you, but without you every day I miss you. On the road you hold my pistol, my gangster bitch hit you. Always in the mood for love, that's why I'm sleeping with you. Though not the man of your dreams, my plan and schemes to be rich like a king and live my life trouble free. I see yesterday I called your names and played games on your mind. I promise that I'll change in time. It's a complicated world, so girl, just be a friend. I swear I'll never call you bitch again, and that's my word. Dawn, nigga still tired, so I'm yawning. And now I'm gone, trying to get my money on strong. So an early riser, out before the mother guy. That's the way to profit every time. Can't get too close, my enemies, they see ghosts, they envy me. Plus we've been beefing with the East Coast. New casualties got stopped in traffic, had a warrant, so they gap for me. But while I'm gone, watch my business and my back for me. My enemies think they got me crossed, they ain't on. Ain't no love for player haters, where you cowards going. You paid bail, got me out of jail, home again. I promise not to leave you on your own again. Crystal corks a pop, romantic thoughts a drop. It's so frantic, but don't panic, cause we crossed the top. I found a partner and a rider, a woman and friend. I swear I'll never call you bitch again, believe it. Witness the evil men do all this shit I've been through. Never meant to hurt you. Can we make this work, boo? I know you've been feeling pain. Things are not the same. Waiting to excel while I'm sitting in the county jail. Keep your head up, cause things are getting better. My cellmate shed tears off your last love letter. Told him you would find a friend, so keep your eyes peeled. Sorry if I cuss, but it's the suffering that I feel. Who can I trust? And if I bust, will she snitch? Even though you ain't the type to trip. Sorry if I called you bitch, you showed me the definition of feminine. The difference between a pack of bitches and black women. I see the board for the third time, hope to see you soon. Pictures of us kissing in the living room in the new. Thanks for being there, much more than a friend. I swear I'll never call you bitch again, believe it.
Yo, what up, chat? How are we all doing today? I hope we're having a very, very good day so far. It's been a great day for me. I ain't gonna lie, man. Got a lot done. Recorded my SNN is currently transferring over to my laptop as we speak. I still need to edit it though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Marlon in the chat, the Mighty Cocker in the chat, Jordan, Benny, Fridge, Connor, Leo. Shout out to all of you, man. Shout out John as well. We are starting early. I can't lie. I'm gonna tell you why we started early. First of all, what up, what up, what up? For some reason, the chat is not popping up on the screen. It's one of those days, man. It might be a scuff stream. It might be a scuff stream, so we're not gonna spend too much time doing this live. But I'll tell you why we're starting early. I got a little bit of beef. Well, not actual beef in it. First of all, let me get through some of the comments, man. Let me see. So I've seen some previews. The stream's gonna be long. I mean, it depends on if my laptop fucks me over. I ain't gonna lie. If it does, then it's peak. If it doesn't, then we're big chilling. I can't. Let me give you a little preview. This is what it's gonna be looking like. I'm gonna still tell you like why I'm streaming early, but I wanna get everything off. Ipswich at home is my vote for worst. 4-0 against Liverpool. I hear it. If we win Europa, our fans will be saying, I swear I'll never be called Fauzi again. Hey, Ange, I swear I'll never call you bitch again. Believe me. I'm telling you, man. I've never called him a bitch in the first place because that's crazy. But hey, big up Leo, big up my homie. Much love to all the filthy animals in the chat. Random fact: Two of America's Most Wanted is my favorite Tupac song. It's a banger, no cap. Like Kulu thumbnails, diabolical. Hey, I've got a bunch of just random Tottenham pictures on my phone, man. You know what I'm saying? So I always have to go through them and find thumbnails, man, for real. Bro, I go through the same shit after I edit my videos. I have to transfer to my iCloud on my laptop. It's a process. Yeah, man. That's the longest part about it. It actually takes longer than editing the actual video sometimes. It just gets so annoying, especially if I lose connection on my camera. It's horrible. Suggestion to do this: pick one loss from each category. Like this, you have the benchmark for all five. Fairs, we could do that to be honest. Also petition for Tamworth to be there. Yeah, yeah. You know what? We can add Tamworth. I'll actually add Tamworth right now. Why I tell you, or while I tell you why we're flipping starting so late. We're starting so late, guys. Yeah, because or starting so early. Sorry, I was meant to start this at 7. All right. So I looked yesterday. I'd made the thumbnail. I was like, when should I start it? I basically checked every Tottenham channel that I could think of to see if they were streaming today. And like 4 channels were streaming. So I was like, all right, cool. That means I get to be pretty open. When's the best time for me to stream? And I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, I can stream at 7. You know, I was like, it's not too early, not too late. People can get off work, people can get out of school or college or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. 7 o'clock seems like a pretty decent time. So then I set it for 7 o'clock. I wake up this morning and basically after being in Savage stream, I go look to see other channels to see who's gonna be live. Cause he said, oh, he's gonna be live with Luke or so Spotlight on Spurs, something like that. Bruh, there was about 4 channels, bro, that was going live at 7 o'clock. I was like, yeah, this is long. This is long. So they basically set up their shit after I set mine up, but then I'm gonna be the one that suffers because them man just decided, yo, late, I'm gonna just stream at 7 p.m. For some reason, every Tottenham channel just wanted to stream at 7 p.m. today. So I was like, okay, all right, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this at all. I'd rather just change to 6 o'clock. So then I changed it to 6 o'clock, and then guess what happens? Mike's is gonna be streaming at 6. I'm like, oh, okay, bruv. So now my friends are now streaming when I want to stream. This is some bullshit. Everyone's just streaming, fam. So more time. I just decided, yeah, fuck it, bro. Whatever, man. We're just gonna stream at 5. We're just gonna stream at 5. Who cares? It's gonna be scuffed. My laptop might, you know what I'm saying, destroy my hopes and dreams. But we're gonna be here nonetheless. It is what it is, man. 9 to 11 a.m. and 6 to 9 p.m. is peak traffic, to be honest. Yeah, man, it's something I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out as time goes on because I do want to end up streaming at least once a day. But the problem is that I don't know whether to just do what I'm doing now, which is going live at random times, or to actually just have a set time where I'm always live. Because I can't, obviously, when I'm working, I can't be live at a certain time. But then when I'm not working, I don't want to be live too late. It's one of those ones. So I'm trying to like go live at different times, find out what's the best time for me. But for some reason, my as you can see, the chat is not on the screen because for some reason my chat has just decided to flipping cuck me, bro. Not you guys in chat, but my OBS chat setting. Usually it's supposed to be. I mean, you guys know already. You know what I'm saying is what it is. Before we get to this actual ranking though, because I'm not gonna waste too much time. I think I wasted a bit too much time when I was doing the keep and sell. So we'll get straight into this and we'll end up just doing repos for people who join up late. Make sure you smash a like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're 68 subs away from the time of this stream. But for some reason, whenever I stream, people want to say, "Oh, fuck this guy, fuck his channel," and they unsubscribe. So for me, please just hit that subscribe button because we're gonna have some people who are gonna say, "I don't like this guy," and they're gonna unsubscribe. So if you could subscribe, that would be great. Maybe if what's something I can do to maybe convince you guys. You guys can see Archie Gray and Dragoshin getting owned by Everton players, which we will end up talking about later on in the stream. So yeah, maybe this is a reason for you to subscribe. Or you could see Gohan crying, maybe. Maybe if you see Gohan crying, that might give you a reason to subscribe, but nevertheless, we're gonna end up not getting subs anyway. The morning slot is packed with Sava, Ben Kaufman, Kate and Jimbo, etc., which is fair enough, yeah. Which is fair enough. I can't be mad at it. They've already commandeered that time. But how's everyone in chat doing, man? I hope everyone in chat is doing well. If you're watching on playback, hit the like and subscribe button. Um, Shit, man said put the German guys on. If anything, I would lose pretty much. There are 11 people in here. I'd lose 11 subscribers, and one of those viewers is you, Fridge. So you might even unsubscribe. Big up Duke in the chat, man. Big up, big up, big up. We're gonna. You could. This is right on time. We're about to start this. I'm not even about to waste any time anymore because I feel like I waste too much time. I just end up waffling. So, as you guys can see, our 5 tiers, because for some reason I needed 5 tiers. We should have got a point, respectable, outclassed, violated, and depression. It seems pretty self explanatory, but for those who might not understand, we're going to go through them. We should have got a point basically means, yo, we didn't deserve to lose. We should have either won the game or at least got a draw at bare minimum. Respectable means, yep, we lost, but it's not that deep, really. It's like, yeah, we lost. Oh well, move on. Outclassed, we pretty much they were just better than us. Whatever we tried, it didn't work, and they were just better. It is what it is. Violated means we got violated. There's no other way to put it. We just get violated. And then finally, depression, which is basically violation mixed with outcome. So, for example, we already know that every Arsenal loss is just depression. I would say it is what it is, but you will understand the context as time goes on. But we're not gonna waste too much time, fam. Straight away, Arsenal and depression. You get what I'm saying? Like, every time we lose the North London derby, it's depression. It doesn't matter if it's the 1-0 loss or the 2-1 loss or the losses from last season. If you lose against Arsenal, it's automatic depression because you know what's coming next, bro. Especially someone who lives in Northwest. Boy, I know exactly what's coming for me, and it's gonna be a bunch of Arsenal fans talking their shit because why wouldn't they? It's one of those ones. So Arsenal automatically into depression. I want to get the simple ones out the way before we end up going too far. Liverpool, I'll be so real. It's depression as well because it was our only, not our only chance because we're in the Europa League. We were down 5-1 at our stadium, 5-1, and then the 4-0 after that in the semi-final. It's depression. I'm sorry, it's depression. I couldn't care less about the 1-0 win. I couldn't care anymore. I said in our 6 games, it's 5 losses and 1 draw. Depression. That is depression right there. Is it? I stopped feeling anything when it comes to football so long ago. I understand, but it's in the moment. I just feel depression. I'm sorry. I feel depression in the moment. Like I've never been so hopeless as the 4-0, and part of the reason I felt so hopeless is because I was doing a face cam stream because my laptop said, Elijah, you can't stream on OBS today. I should have known that time when my OBS was crashing that it was never gonna work. I should have just ended the stream and just watched it on my own time, but no. I decided I needed watch time and subscribers, and I got none of that. So it was no point. There was no point. Yep, Fridge was there as well. Tough day, it really was. Fulham in outclassed. I can't lie, Fulham definitely is outclassed. There was nothing respectable about our 2-0 loss. We pretty much had no chances on goal. I don't even remember the any good chances we had that game. Before we carry on, hey guys, we have 5 likes. I see 14 people inside here. Hey, let's try and get to 10 likes, man. Hit that like button, please. It would really help out the channel. Does it actually help out the channel? I don't think so. I'll be real. It's probably just there to flex. So I would rather flex a high like count than flex 5 likes. You get what I'm saying? It's just one of those ones, for my ego. Or maybe I shouldn't have an ego. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those ones, man. Why are the police outside my house? You know what? I don't care. I'm streaming about losses. We're moving on, chat. We're moving on. No, the police don't. I hope you guys can hear the sirens, by the way. For some reason, the police do not want to move on from my house. They're just okay. It sounds like they're moving on. All right. They probably sniffed the stream and was like, "Yo, we got to put him out his misery." Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad time to get shot by the cops. I'm not gonna lie, because doing this is gonna bring back a lot of depression. Let me get through the chat. Oh, fuck it up. The 3-2 with Jota last minute after Richarlison scored must have been pain. Yep, 100% pain, Con. I'm not gonna lie. Chelsea violated for blowing a 2-0 lead to losing 4-2. It pretty much is violated. I can't lie. I actually do agree with you. Solanke had a chance to score and made a mess of it in the Fulham game. Oh, yes. When he could have just swung his left foot and shot, but instead tried to pull an anime move straight out of fucking Demon Slayer, and he screwed it over the bar with his right foot. Don't know why he did that. Might be me, but Galatasaray straight and violated. Should have been 10-0 in the first half. Yes, the only reason that this is not in depression is because it's Galatasaray and we don't have to play them anymore. It was a one-time violation. All right, this is like depression is like when you know you got to play them. Like Arsenal, we know we have to play them every season at least twice. Same with Liverpool. This is depression. It's peak depression. Chelsea, as Jordan said, we got violated. All right. The fact we've lost to Arsenal twice, and both times it was depression. Osherman scored about 77,000 goals approximately, give or take a few goals, and it was in one half. Never mind what they did the second half. The only reason they didn't score a bunch more is because I think Icardi got tore his ACL or something like that. So yeah, it was peak. 3-2 was really a flattering score, I'm not gonna lie. We pretty much scored with our only two proper attempts. So yeah, that wasn't great. Plus, they have Torreira and Davinson Sanchez. Not only an ex-Arsenal player, but also an ex-Tottenham player. So that wasn't fun, watching that. And yeah, Chelsea 2-0 up. After we got 2 goals, we basically just laid down. Obviously, Basuma gave away the dumb penalty, and then Sarr also gave away a dumb penalty. We had Tottenham fans pulling the Cole Palmer celebration once he scored the penalty. My man is shushing you and doing his celebration, his cold one, and you see Tottenham fans also doing the cold celebration. Like, bro, he's trying to take the piss, and you are just allowing it to happen. Like, at least throw some slurs. At least look angry and salty that you've lost and throw some slurs at him, tell him he's fake black, telling him taking a picture with Vibes Cartel doesn't make him yardy. You know what I'm saying? At least do something. You doing the little. I actually did the celebration just now, and it was probably the dumbest thing to do because you guys can't see it. But I actually just did the Cole Palmer "I'm cold" celebration, and I don't know why I did it, but yeah, that pissed me off seeing it. Seeing Tottenham fans in the stand doing it, yeah, annoyed me to death. I can't lie, and I'm still here with depression. Watching Osherman take over Yard was mad. Yep, Osherman just completely outclassed us. I'm so glad that AZ dealt with them, so we could therefore deal with AZ. Bare sidemen on the pitch, bunch of rejects. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we got a bunch of sidemen in the fans as well, like in the stands. Like, bro, how you gonna be doing the Cole Palmer celebration when he's shushing you? That's crazy. I can't lie. There were Tottenham fans high fiving the Chelsea play, bro. I'm telling you, they would probably give Cole Palmer a hug if they were on the pitch. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yes, violation, borderline depression. I can't like just because of the fans imitating Cole Palmer. It really should be in depression. But I'm gonna leave it for now, just because we've only played them once. I mean, Liverpool, we played twice, and we have to play them again, and like it's not fun. It's actually just not fun. What up, Punfish? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hope everything is good. But I don't know. We might have to poll a violated or depression because I feel depressed thinking about that game just because of the fans. But we'll do a poll at the end of the day, innit? It's one of those ones. Spurs will go ahead and say Palmer stole it from Trey Young. Man, to be fair, are we the New York Knicks? We might actually be the Knicks. I'll be so real because we just getting shimmied on, shaked on. It's not sounding nice. I'll be so real. It doesn't sound nice. Our fans are just tourists who are at the stadium for a day out. Put the Tamworth game on here. Oh, wow. So this is the second person to say put the Tamworth game on it. You know what? Just for you guys, we'll put the Tamworth game on here. Let me see if the chat actually comes up on here. It doesn't. Okay. So you guys get to see Archie Gray and Dragoshin get violated by Everton, who are also on the list. They are also on the list, but bear with me 1 second. Isn't there a section where it's just neutrals and rivals that don't wear colours and just want a seat to take the piss? I can't lie. If that's actually a thing in our stadium, that's crazy. But hey, they managed to get away with it. All right, Tamworth has been added. Tamworth is definitely depression. No, that would disrespect the Knicks for real. I mean, to be fair, the Knicks are pretty good this year, but because they have Tom Thibodeau, I don't trust the Knicks to do anything like of no. Just what up, Gohan? And see my daily high to Gohan because I need to buy another monitor. I'll be so real. Gohan keeps popping up because I switch tabs. When I switch tabs, you just see you see Gohan on the screen. So I need to get a second monitor for real. But Tamworth has been added. In fact, we might as well do Tamworth considering we're talking about it. I'll be so real. This was instant depression for me because this was the game that made me ange out. It was Tamworth. The fact that if you take out Mikey Moore and Werner, we had pretty much a starting lineup worth of players and we still couldn't beat them in 90 minutes. That is depression in itself. In fact, hold on. In fact, what was the name of my stream? I'm pretty sure the name of my stream, same for you, Punfish. I'm pretty sure the name of that stream was literally, um, we still haven't scored against Tamworth or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was the name. Where is it, man? I know it's here somewhere. Look, if we lose our CBA, it crash out loading. I already knew it was gonna be some bullshit. I already knew. I'm sorry I had to go look at that, but yeah, I already knew it was gonna be some stupid shit. Hey, shout out Marlon for the big five. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I need to dip, but losing to Leicester is an all-time embarrassing result. Think of all the losses when they have held, and one win is to Spurs. Yeah, I hear it. I fully hear it, man. And you know what? We'll put Leicester. Do we put it in violated or depression? In fact, we put it in depression because Jamie Vardy flexing his Premier Leagues on us. I can't lie, it's instant depression. I'll be so real. I'll be so real. Thank you, Fridge. Fridge even put it in the chat for me if we lose our CBA. Yep. Leicester game, to be fair, they were both trash. We only lost one of them, but Jamie Vardy flexing his Premier Leagues on us specifically. I don't even know if he's flexed it on any other team, but he's flexed it on us. This is some depression. This is peak depression. Jamie Vardy won a Premier League, got to the Champions League quarterfinals, then got relegated, and then got promoted, and we still haven't won a trophy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Vardy's celebration was peak once he can't do anything about it. And that's the worst thing. He was doing it to Romero as well. I mean, Romero at least has a World Cup. Romero has a World Cup and he was still doing it to Romero. That's how you know. That's how you know we're just a joke, man. Because guaranteed, yeah, if Romero played for Arsenal, he wouldn't have done it to Romero because he has a World Cup. But because it's Tottenham, we're just ultimate joke, man. It hurts the soul. I'm not gonna lie. It is peak depression. It is peak depression. Oh man, that shit. Would you say was better, Chucky or Madison? That's a good question. I'll be so real. Chucky is very good. I will give him that. The only thing I think is about Chucky is apparently is like his attitude or something like that. Either his attitude or his he's not like he's lazy in terms of training and stuff. But Chucky is very good. If he's better than Madison, I don't know because I don't watch enough Leon to say. So honestly, I wouldn't know. But one thing I do know, because I've watched Leon maybe like twice or three times. Like I haven't watched them a whole lot. But Cherky is good. Cherky is very good. He could very well be better than Madison. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I'm not gonna downplay any Cherky's GA. Can you check it real quick? Yeah, I could check it. Vardy looking like he was vintage Eli Manning. Hey, nah, I can't lie, yeah. Fucking Jamie Vardy, man. I have to rate it though. I have to rate it. All right, let's look at Turkey stats. If my laptop wants to load. Apparently, my laptop doesn't feel like loading. Once the page loads up, I'll drag it on screen so you can see it. Vardy has a Prem, two championship titles, an FA Cup, and a Shield, one Golden Boot, Football of the Year, and Player of the Season. Can't argue with it, and that's the worst part. Exactly, literally, Vardy has pretty much. He's pretty much like top tier striker in Premier League history. He's really, even if you want to say like he's like level two, like if there's like level one, level two, level three, level one being the highest, even if you want to say he's level two, or even if you want to say he's level three, at bare minimum, he is still an all time striker in the Premier League. Saints want 100 mil for Dibbling. They can keep that. Oh my goodness, they can keep that. All right, this is Cherky's stats. He basically 22 appearances, 9 goals and 6 assists, which is not too bad actually. Um, 62% of his minutes in the starting 11. He's played 62 percent of the starting 11 minutes, 60% of minutes in total. You know what? This is not bad. This is just GA. Obviously, this isn't an actual depiction of how good Cherky is, but 6 goals and 9 assists in 22 games is not that bad. It's pretty decent. I can't be mad at it. I cannot be mad at it at all. I'll be so real. Let's see, has he done anything? 2 goals and 8 assists in the Europa League. That's very good as well. And an assist in France. Yeah, these are good stats. These are very good stats. I can't be. I can't, hey, I'm looking at these stats. I'm impressed. 6 and 9, and so 15 GA in 22 games. Especially assists are pretty difficult to get because you could deliver the perfect pass and they just don't score. So it's one of those ones. Big up Steve in the chat, man. Big up Steve, my guy in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Make sure you guys sub to his channel as well, Strasbourg Steve, Newcastle fan, man. Hey, go show him some love, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's prime feeder club moves right there. I know. Getting 100 million for Dibbling. If someone pays that, that's crazy. I'll be so real. Cherky and Madders would be fired. They really would. If we sold Kulu to City, I'd go for Cherky. Yeah, I would as well, to be fair. I'd want Cherky regardless. I'd be so real. Bullied the England under 21s the other day, and my guy wasn't even trying and still toyed around with them. I wasn't familiar with his game. I'll be so real. Cherky is an excellent player. League One is my favorite league to watch, and for years I've wanted to see Cherky show his talent and be consistent throughout a full season. From watching from a little bit of Cherky that I've watched, from the little bit, like 2, 3 games worth of Cherky, he reminds me of Ben Arthur. And I want to know if now that Steve is in here, who is a Newcastle fan, I would I would love to know. Does he remind you of Ben Arthur when he plays? Because Ben Arthur was a baller. Like Newcastle just for some reason, yeah, they just have ballers in their history. Like Demba Ba and Papi Cisse, they were so good, bro. I remember watching them as kids. Oh, that fucking goal against Chelsea. I think it was Papi Cisse that scored it. Holy shit, bro. That goal was so cold. Him and Demba Ba, Ben Arthur. That Colaccini song was so dirty as well. I can't lie, bro. I can't. They just happened to. I said Pap Sar's better. No cap. He kind of does remember me of Ben Arthur. Okay, there we go. You've got the stamp of Steve approval. Another Ben Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Chucky reminds me of someone called Johan Gorkov, if you remember. Ah, Gorkov. I can't lie. I know the name. I don't remember seeing him play. So, Ponfish has gotten the Kabai. Yeah, he was a good player as well. He was a solid player. But yeah, I don't remember Gorkov too well. It sounds like an Algerian name. Maybe I'm bugging or something. But you've got Ponfish's approval, so that's good enough for me. I can't like that's good enough for me too. Gorkov at Bordeaux. Yeah, these comes to sit. Yeah, that's definitely an Algerian name then. If he didn't pick up so many injuries, he would have been the next Zidane. I hear it. I hear it. The guy from Bordeaux went to Milan, supposedly Zidane Jr. Okay, so yeah, you both said the same thing. Hey, fair enough. Hey, you guys are putting me onto borders. I can't lie. But the French league definitely does have talent. You've got a Kabayi kit. Oh yeah, fairs. Kabayi was a pretty good player. I cannot lie. And that's just from watching him casually, like when I was younger. So I wasn't really analyzing the game. I'm sure someone like Steve, who's been watching Newcastle for a while, could really analyze the game better than me at that point as well. So, yeah, shout out Johan Cabaye, man. Newcastle just have some very, very good players in their history, man. Even someone who didn't do as well, like Saint Maximin, he's still cold, man. He was still a baller. He didn't perform the best at Newcastle, but he was still cold. Loic Remy is another one. Yep, Loic Remy is another one. Faxjon. Oh my god. All these players, man. They've just got ballers on their team for real. And I'm not talking about the GTA San Andreas gang. They have ballers. Liga is a talent factory. Youths just spawn every season. You know what I'm saying? Remember that the Monaco team that had Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, all these man on, bro. Crazy. I don't know how these men spawn all this talent, fam, but they do. I've only been a football fan since 2014, supported Newcastle since like 17 and 18. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Even so, from 2014 onwards, you guys have still had some good players, man. And I'm sure it's not like, okay, I'm starting from 2014. I'll never watch any Newcastle before that. I'm sure you've watched a few games here and there of Newcastle before that too. And you've probably seen these guys. So even so, I still trust your ball knowledge over mine. I can't lie, Steve, especially when it comes to anything Newcastle related, whether it's before 2014 or after. 100%. Late 90s Newcastle was stacked. I hear it. I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Marino played for Newcastle. Hey, nah, how'd you just slip that in there, bro? Pause. How the fuck you get that in there, bro? Marino played for Newcastle. Hey, but Marino like a burger, you know what I'm saying? Falcao for Monaco, that's another one. Radamel Falcao. He was cold at Atletico as well. You know what I'm saying? Saint Maximin, Remy Cabella, and Zogbia, Aston Villa. He played for Newcastle as well. I didn't even know that, you know. Whenever I think of Nzogbi, I think of Aston Villa. I didn't even know he played for Newcastle. Fairs. And then Sylvian Distin as well. Henri's from Monaco as well. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, nah. Hey, that man spawned talent, bruv. Oh my goodness. I've been watching football since 2017, depressed for 8 years. I'm telling you, man, it doesn't, it's not great, man. Gully as well. Oh my God, League One has so much talent because pipeline talent from Africa and their academies are 30. That is true. A lot of African ballers will end up going to France because I think it's just the most open in terms of accepting African players. Plus, there's a lot of French history in Africa. Ivory Coast and Algeria and Morocco. I could go on and on in it, but there's a lot of French history, obviously due to colonization and all that type of jazz. But yeah, man. Mbappe started at Monaco. Yep. Falcao, Bernardo Silva. Um, I know they're pretty crap now, but like I think what Disasi and Tosin came from Monaco as well. I know they're pretty shit, but at Monaco they were good. Czech Tiote, rest in peace to Czech Tiote. Haidara as well. Um, um I can never say his name, but Muiwa. I hope I said his name. He was known as Mbappe Lotin. That is very true. Monaco beat City in the Champions League that one time. Yes, they did. They did. They had a stacked team, man. They really did have a stacked team. Made the semis and they won the flipping they won the Ligue 1 as well. They beat PSG to it. Imagine if we signed Doué. He ain't leaving PSG, man. He ain't leaving PSG. 6-6, you know. Oh gosh. That Monaco's team was stacked. I'll be so Monaco in general, bro, they just produce so much talent. But we did get sidetracked. My fault. I didn't realize Fabinho was there too. Yes, that's another one. Fabinho was there as well. Oh, if we signed him last season instead of Timo Werner, yeah, fairs. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I hear it. Are you still Eddie Howe out? Oh, was you Eddie Howe out for a while? Hell no, not anymore. You proved me wrong. I hear it. That's what I'm hoping that this manager can do for me. Juninho played at Lyon too, right? I'm pretty sure. Or was it Monaco? I'm thinking it might actually be Lyon. I'm actually not too sure. Master of free kicks. He really was. He really was. I can't lie. The only reason I know about him, I'm not even gonna act like I watched him better. It was free kick compilation. I'll be so real. I was like, yo, this guy's cold, man. It's Leon. It is Leon. Okay. Certain people like Rodrigo Senni. It was a free kick compilation. I'll be so real. Rodrigo Senni, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, lad, I gotta bring you on the channel for a League One watch along. It's a brilliant league to watch. I really do have to do a watch along. I really have to. The only problem is Friday night and Saturday night I am working. I work. So most of the time what I'll do is whenever there's football on, I end up watching like a game on my phone. And usually it's either the French league or it's Serie A. It's one of those two. If it's a good La Liga game, I'll watch it. But most of the time it's just Serie A and Liga. It's one of those ones. I keep getting sidetracked. All right, since I've been sidetracked for long enough, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying this little footy talk. As you can see, we are very much talking about Tottenham's losses right now because we are great. I'm a great streamer and I have a very, very good hold of my chat. It's definitely not the other way around. So make sure if you want this level of control over the guy who's supposed to be controlling things, hit the like and subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1K. We need that big 1K because I would very much like to be paid by YouTube. I don't want to have to rely on you guys giving me money because that doesn't make sense to me. I'd much rather YouTube give me money instead. So, yeah, hit the subscribe button, please. I forgot you lost to Everton. Yes, we did lose to Everton. It was a violation, but we will get there. We will get there. Big up Ghost as well in the chat, man. I appreciate you. AZ Alkmaar. Oh my gosh, the 1-0 loss. I'll be so real. I'll be so real. This was also depression. I'll be so real. At the time, it was depression. Oh, Lloris, Benzema, Govu, Junior, Grosso, Pjanic, and Lacazette, they were all cold as well. Except for Lacazette at Arsenal. Fuck that guy in there. But apart from him, they were all cold. Lacazette was really cold as well in it. But yeah, AZ was a violation. It really was. I wouldn't even mind putting it in violation because of just the way we lost. I mean, you know what? Yeah, it's violation. It's not depression. Just because we ended up coming back and we won the game, we'll put it in violation. Because yeah, we got totally outclassed, but then it was also the most important game of the season at the time, and it was that bad. It wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair what we had to sit through and watch. I didn't like it. I fucking hated that game. I thought we had a vasectomy before we were firing blanks. It really was. We had one shot on target the whole game. Is violation not as bad as depression? Now, what makes it depression is pretty much the context behind it. So, like Liverpool, the 6-3, 5-1 at home, plus the Carabao Cup. Nah, that was just ultimate depression because at that point in time, it was our only chance of winning something. Arsenal, it's the North London derby. Every time you lose, it's depression. Tamworth, it's a non-league side, and apart from Werner and Mikey Moore, we had a full 11 out there, a starting 11, and we still took 110 minutes to score a goal. Leicester is just because of Jamie Vardy. We could put this in violated. I wouldn't even mind putting this in violated, to be fair, because at least these three have some context. Jamie Vardy just flexing. It might actually just be a violation, so we'll move this one up. But yeah, violation is just like it's pretty much just if we get absolutely crapped on, but there's also no context behind it. So, for example, Galatasaray, it was a one-time beatdown. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to see these men anymore. One-time beatdown. We don't have to worry about it. Chelsea, it's a violation just because we were 2-0 up and then we lost it. But at the same time, we managed to score two. You know, it's one of those ones. AZ Alkmaar, violation. We got absolutely cracked on. Like we got shit on pretty much. I don't know why I'm trying to mince my words. We got shit on basically. Yeah, we could have lost 7-10-3. Yeah, the only reason it's not in depression is because we only had to play them once. I'll be so real. We had to play them once and then AZ dealt with them, man. So that's the only reason why it's not in depression. Leicester was in depression, but I've since moved up to violation just because, yeah, yeah, it wasn't the worst one. I'd put them all under depression because watching Ange was depressed. Bears. Have Leicester even scored a goal since? I actually don't know. And part of me is too scared to look it up because if they haven't, then that means we gave them their last goals, bro. And that was like a month ago. I don't even want to. Gotta we were very lucky to concede three. How much is that? Generally, I think they had 30 shots. I think they had 27, if I remember properly. I'm pretty sure it was 27. I'm pretty sure it was 27 shots. It was 28 shots. Yeah, it was 28. So yeah, yeah, it was 28 shots. Moving. Oh gosh. Every 3 minutes, Osherman was running in towards goal like it was the Last Supper. I'm telling you, bro, he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? They paid for the what? Judas, Jesus and his disciples, but then Osherman was like the forgotten disciple, rushing in late to grab some food. He was hungry. He was starving for some goals. And every time he had the ball in the back of the net, it was offside for most of them. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Everton crashed it on us in that first half. Yeah, we were getting absolutely violated. 3-0 in one half was crazy, but we will get there. Leicester haven't scored there. Oh gosh, man. Moving on. Newcastle, I would say outclassed. It wasn't a violation. I feel like they could have violated, but I think we did decently well. Considering everything, I think we did decently well. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Stinks he made a mistake in Leicester game. That's pretty much every game he plays, isn't it? Makes a mistake. Yeah, I think it was outclassed. We were definitely not on Newcastle's level for either of the games, but it wasn't a violation. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like they were pamming us, peppering us. They were just better than us, and they deserved the win. So normal outclass. We haven't got to a respectable yet, which is not fun. But yeah, Ipswich Town was a violation. I don't care what anyone says. It was a violation. Smodic scored a bicycle kick against us. It was a tired bicycle kick, don't get me wrong. But a bicycle kick is a bicycle kick. This was a violation of a loss. This was a violation. They had 0 wins in the Premier League until they played us. Tractor boys, literally. Fucking tractor boys. It was a violation. Never a dull moment at Tottenham. Spence calling out Ange in his interview with Rio Ferdinand and Romero off to Real Madrid in the summer, apparently. Yeah, one thing we all know, Nicola. If you call out the owners, it's because you want to leave. That's why. Like, so when I saw everyone like, oh my God, Romero calling out the owners, this is my captain, this is my baller. I'm like, yeah, he's your baller for this season. Wait until he hands in that transfer request. Wait until Levy sells his club because that's what happens every single time. All you have to do is talk about the owners and you're out of here, bro. I'm telling you, Cooley did the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he left in the summer. If he left in the summer, I would not be surprised because if you speak out about the owners, that's pretty much handing in a transfer request. That's what that is. That's what it is. Son came out and did it. Yep, Son wants to leave. It's fine. Hey, it's fine by me if you want to leave. Cool, but I don't want the fans being like, "Yo, this is my baller." I'm like, he might be your baller for how long's left of the season? What, 2 months? Yeah, he gonna be gone. No cap, he gonna be gone. Wait until Levy uses the Romero and Kulu money for hotels. We're gonna replace him with Tyler Dibling for 60 million, but he'll be paid like 10K a week, so he'll be able to pan out for him, bro. The elevation was not high enough for a bicycle. He still managed to overhead kick that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. He still managed to overhead kick that. I don't know how he got up there, but he got up there somehow. Deji's head was gone after that first Smonix goal. I never saw his reaction, I'll be so real. Because I was already pissed. I was watching that game on my own, like without streaming, and we were 2-0 down, so I decided to start streaming at half time. I think that's the first stream I ever did actually. I'm pretty sure that's the first live stream I've ever done on this channel. Was when we were yeah, it was. It was. Tottenham are killing me right now. Spurs versus Ipswich. Yeah, that was my first live stream I ever did on this channel. He got up there like Kevin Hart built in a tilting. I can't lie, bro. If it's for Gally, hey, Smolix probably saw some Gally in the crowd, fam. That's why he went for that bicy and he scored it. I can't even be mad, bro. There's reports Kulu might join AC Milan in the summer. Hey, I believe those because he spoke about against the owners. If he didn't speak out against the owners, I'd be like, eh. But we've seen it before, man. We've seen it before. I couldn't name you the players off the top of my head, but like, come on, this is Daniel Levy we're talking about. We already know. We've seen the managers do it. Hey, Conte spoke out, got sacked. Mourinho spoke out, got sacked. Oh, is the green screen happening? No, I don't think it is. Is it happening? Where's the green screen? It's not happening. Okay, I thought the green screen was about to happen, chat. It doesn't look like it's happening. Big up Ghost in the chat every time, though, my guy, man. Appreciate you coming through. Milan can't afford him. They might. I don't even know. It depends on if they sell anyone. But they've got some ballers. They've got Rangers over there. They got some ballers, man. I've seen his brother in my ends. Hey, no way that you said that. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Wait, hold on. My comment section just crashed on me. All right, there we go. We chilling. We're chilling. Yep, we're back. We're chilling. Sorry, this is what happens when you stream off a laptop, guys. Everything just goes wrong. That back time we played against Ipswich was Romero, Van der Ven. Oh, and sorry, Romero, Vicario, Udogi, and Porro. No injury excuses. Yeah, apart from Van der Ven, it was literally the starting four at that time. So yeah, that they're chatting. They are chatting, 100%. So yeah, violation. Everton was also a violation. I'll be so real. As I switch my screen, hopefully I don't get the green screen of death. I did not get the green screen of death. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. There it is. Yep, green screen of death. There it is. But that gives me enough time to change the screen to this. This is what happened at the Everton game, guys. This is what happened. An absolute violation. An absolute violation of our rights as Tottenham fans watching this. This was horrible. Okay, this is peak. This is peak. Okay, I'm just gonna have to let my laptop just relax for a second. Hopefully you guys can hear me right now. I'm hoping. All right, I had to let my laptop had to just chill for a sec. I can hear you now. Thank the Lord, bro. Oh my gosh. I actually took off my headphones for a second because I was about to just crash out in my mind. Cause damn, my laptop hates me. My laptop actually hates me. I might have to speed this stream up, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. Big up Mello in the chat as well. I apologize for my stream being so scuffed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Calvert-Lewin nutmegging defenders, yeah, not great at all. Not fun. Oh man. Sorry, Owen. Let me scroll up for Nicola. I saw Nicola put in a comment and I couldn't get to it because my mic started bugging. It crash out in your mind. Yeah, man, because I'm a peaceful guy, man. I'm looking at the teams left in the FA Cup and no one can convince me that we wouldn't have won the FA Cup under a better manager. I just want this season to end. And I fully understand because what Arsenal's out, Man United's out. Who else is out? I couldn't even give a fuck at this point. But bro, it's long. I can't lie, Nicola. I agree with you. It's long. Top Lily Whites are trying to hijack the stream with a laptop. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Levy, yeah, is seeing the stream like, no, he cannot be live. No. Well, I'm gonna have to unfortunately speed this up a little bit because yeah, my laptop is just saying, yeah, fuck your stream. So okay, cool, my bad. Bournemouth was it was just outclassed, I'll be real. There was nothing respectable about it. There was nothing respectable about it. If you guys Don't remember the Bournemouth game. We pretty much got violated, almost violated. One thing I will say is that the scoreline was somewhat respectable. Even though we got violated, the scoreline was respectable. So I'll just kind of split the difference. So I'll split the difference. We got outclassed. Is what is it? Is what is outclassed. We'll do any polls. Should have been 5-0. It really should have, I can't lie. But we'll poll stuff at the end. You know how we do. And if you don't know how we do, that means you're not subscribed. So hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, guys. Let's try and get 15 likes on the stream. Manchester City, we should have got a point. No one can tell me we shouldn't have got a point. Odegaard missed a wide open net, and Saul was wide open in the box. All he had to do was take a touch and shoot it at the goal, and he would have scored. The fact that we did not get a point out of that game is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Saar and Odegaard and Son, to be fair as well. Son also botched a chance. Bro, we should have got a draw that game. I'll be so real. That was the stream Glassy got timed out. Yep, he got timed out for being weird. And I don't even know if Glassy's been back since. Oh well, I don't care right now. The point is though, we should have got a point against Man City. We really should have. The fact that we went so long without scoring that game and we just ended up not scoring in general. Huh, stupid, bro. Stupid. Nottingham Forest should have got a point. I'll believe in that, John. Yeah, we'll take it. Should have got a point. The thing is in fact, I'll put it in respectable just to be different. Couldn't score in a brothels, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's all the young G's as well. They couldn't. Garci's last time out on stream was the Fulham game. Was it that recent? Fairs. I didn't realize it was that recent. But oh well, is what it is. I'll put Nottingham Forest in respectable for now. We can always change it around. I'll put it in respectable though, just because not only was it one defensive error from your doggy that Gibbs White was it Gibbs White that scored or no, it was Alanga? I think it was Alanga who scored. Um, but literally we had we had so much of the ball, we could have scored all that possession literally, and we just didn't score, bro. It was peak. It was peak, 100%. So I just had to make sure that I'm all good, bro, on the fucking. You see what it is? I've got PTSD now, and I hate the flipping I hate my laptop sometimes because it keeps bugging out. Like you guys saw it bug out. You see the green screen all the time. It's not fun. It really isn't fun, man. More possession than is you out on the streets. You know what I'm saying? We're doing more time in jail because we've got the most possession ever. It's not fun. It is not fun. Aston Villa. Where we putting Aston Villa at? We lost in the FA Cup, so it felt like depression at the time. And then we also lost in the Premier League. How much did we lose by in the Premier League? We beat them 4-1 the first time. We lost in the FA Cup. Have we played Aston Villa twice in the league? I don't even think we played them twice in the league. But this was the FA Cup exit. Depression, outclassed slash violated in the cup. I'll be so real. Uh Outclassed, violated, depression. I've seen all three. I'll be real. I've seen all three. It could be. I wouldn't really be mad at it to be honest. You know what pissed me off the most though is that Jacob Ramsey scored in the first minute, and that's because Kinski had a flipping howler. Yeah, we won the league at home, which is true. Outclassed. We'll go with outclassed because Kinski, yeah, you haven't played Villa at Villa Park yet. Okay, that's all good. Shout out Aya, by the way. Make sure you guys subscribe to Aya, man. His club's going through it, man, with the news of Trent. I think it was yesterday. Trent news came out. Make sure you guys show Aya some love, man. He's going through it as a Liverpool fan, man. Might be the last title he wins for a few years. You know what I'm saying? He'll get the Tottenham disease for a little bit. But hey, I don't wanna expose anyone else to the Tottenham disease, man. Arsenal already have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd last thing I need to see is Liverpool get it. But yeah, Aston Villa, Kinski with that flipping top 10 thing next season. You know what I'm saying? Road to 40 points. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag road to 40 points from Liverpool, man. I hear it. Don't worry, we're there right now. We're there right now. So it is what it is. Aston Villa is just one of them ones where it's like they had 16 shots on our goal was scored in the 90th minute. Actually, wasn't even close. Fairs, I hear it. I won't put it in violation just because their first goal was flipping Kinski being an idiot, man. Can't save shit, bro. It's one of them ones. Crystal Palace, is it outclassed or violated? It's not depression. No chance it's depression. Do we feel violated? But did we feel violated or did we think it was just outclassed? It's definitely one of those two. Or do you think it's respectable? A respectable loss. Outclassed for Palace, and you still wanted to keep Kinski yesterday. Man, I'll keep him just for numbers, innit? It's one of them ones, bro. For numbers. But eventually, like, it's selling it. I was getting swayed. You know what it is? It was getting. It was Palace's first win. It really was, you know. It really was. I'm getting people are trying to soft my opinions. You know what I'm saying, John? They're trying to soft my opinions because I stood firm on the Kinski as shit, and people were out here trying to yeah, they were trying to make me feel bad for saying Kinski shit. Like, all right, whatever, bro, whatever. It was definitely their first window. You're right about that, John. No, no cap. Yeah, are you guys noticing a trend? Are you guys noticing a trend here? When we lose, we look back. Hey, nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. So when we lose, where look horrible, we don't even look like we should have got a point in any of these losses, except for Man City and then maybe Nottingham Forest. This is peak right now. This is peak. Oh my goodness, this is so peak. I can't. All right, Brighton and Hove Albion. This is probably just an outclass. To be fair, we were 2-0 up. It's not depression, but we were 2-0 up. Is it a violation or is it outclassed? Because I can't lie, we were outclassing them. And then they came out the second half and outclassed us. Mateta powered for our defenders, no defenders pretty much. We bought the 2-0 close to depression. It's close. It's close. But the only reason I don't think it's depression is because killed my hope for the season. Fair enough. The only reason I would say it's not depression is just because like Brighton's not a rival and we weren't playing for anything. Like from the Everton game, not from the game, from the Leicester game, I was like, all right, cool, we're not winning shit. And that was the first game of the season. I knew that any hopes was off after that because if we couldn't beat Leicester after being 1-0 up, I was like, all right, cool, whatever, man. Getting 4 points in the first 3 games, I knew it was going to be a long day. I didn't think it'd be this bad, but it would still be a long day. I was so pissed I couldn't even. Okay, we'll split the difference. We'll say violated. We'll split the difference. All right, we'll split the difference. Think about this, bro. So, well, we're not counting time because we technically didn't lose. 2 losses against Liverpool, 4 losses as Arsenal, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 losses. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. 19 losses this season. 19 losses. Oh gosh, man, this is so peak. This is so peak. I don't thought we lose 19 times this season. Oh my god. We lost 19 times. And counting, true. Because we played Chelsea away now. We couldn't even beat them at home. We've got them away. And Chelsea have been dead, yeah, for like a month or two. They're still gonna beat us for some reason. Like I have hope that we can do something, but actually no, let me phrase that. I have delusional hope that we can do something. That's probably the best way to describe that. Delusional hope because of how bad Chelsea are. But Chelsea will always beat us, bro. They beat us no matter what. We have to visit the Bridge, Anfield, Villa Park. It's peak right now. It's peak. We haven't even made April yet, and we've lost 19. We shouldn't even be losing 19 games in a season, bro. Violation is halfway full. Literally, like, chat. So you're telling me, yeah, we've gone through this list, right? Only 2 out of the 19 losses have been respectable. you'll kickstart our season. Oh shit, man! It gets kickstarted at the end of March. I still haven't played West Ham away. Geez, that's gonna be, bro. Mike's is gonna have too much fun with that. Frankfurt at home and away at Brighton. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Frankfurt is gonna scare me. I'll be so real. Only 2 out of our 19 losses have been respectable. You know how bad that is? That's actually so bad. That is actually so bad. How the fuck is only 2 losses respectable? Only one of the losses we should have got something out of it. This is so bad. So basically, when we lose, yeah, Hope Palmer scores cold. So basically, when Cole Palmer scores, yeah, when Cole, it might as well, yeah, because Palmer's gonna score it. We'll probably give away a penalty or some bullshit. But when Chelsea beat us, it'll be 20. And then if Liverpool beat us, or if Chelsea beat us, if Liverpool beat us, is 21. If Villa beat us, is 22. If West Ham somehow beat us, is 23. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Should rank our wings gonna be a short stream, bro. This stream is already short, bro. It's only been an hour, and we our wins is gonna be like 10 minutes, bro. The intro will be longer than the actual stream. I'm telling you, the intro will be. I might have to pick like an ultra long song just so I can drag out the stream time. I can't lie, because this is peak. This is so peak. Oh, all right, let's look at these. Is there any that we want to poll for that we'll switch around? We can run down our wins in like 15 minutes, pretty much. Pretty much. Is there anything we want to change up in here? What do we want to change? What do we want to change? Anything that wants to get moved down, move up, we'll do a poll for it. I do not mind. In fact, while you guys type that in, let me quickly go grab my phone. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry, just have to grab my phone. Ugh. Jeez, that's a 2 wins against United is all you can remember. Ah, fairs. To be fair, yeah, that's probably our best wins. That and Man City. Galatasaray for me is depression. It's a team of Prem rejects and we got pumped. I fully hear it. Still feel like the Crystal Palace, Leicester, and Ipswich games are depression worthy. Fans, we can poll them. I really don't mind. We can definitely poll them. Alright, hold on. Let's set up a poll for Galatasaray. Because I'll be real, on my first ever live stream, Spurs Kings TV, I was saying, yo, we can't play Archie Gray and Bergval against these man because we're gonna get cooked. We're gonna get cooked. Bro, I had Oren on there talking that bullshit, saying, "Nah, we can play the kids, man. I wouldn't even take Solanke on the plane, nigga. What? What? What do you mean you wouldn't take Solanke? Are you crazy? Hold on, let me show you, man, this, bro.
You know what it is for me, right? For me, right, I'm valuing the cups more than the league. As long as we win a cup, we could finish 10th because I personally don't care.
I'm like you,
I want to win. I want to win the Europa League because I feel like our squad right now is good enough to win the Europa League.
Hey, it was so
So
short.
I value that more than I value the league. Like playing against, well, we're playing against Ipswich, right? On the
Yeah.
game, right?
You
Bro,
got
play
full
Archie
strength.
Gray against Ipswich.
You
Play him
got
against
full strength.
Ipswich and start as close to full strength as we can against
It's just a
Galatasaray.
guy.
For me, against Galatasaray, you play your strongest team because
Yeah.
Galatasaray, their fans, it's Turkey, Ukraine, all those countries, they don't play about their football. When I tell you, the crowd is
Osimhen
pretty much
started.
in your face as much as they
Yeah.
can be.
Ziyech,
And it's a
Osimhen,
must-have. In my experience watching Tottenham, which is not as much as you guys are.
Yeah, I was saying at the time, bro, they care. Bro, them man are not gonna play about their ball, bro. I was saying it. They're not gonna play about their football, fam. And these man were acting like, bro, I was chatting shit, bro. I was out here really just talking that gospel. And that was my first ever panel I was ever on in my life. Out here preaching, bro. But yes, let me because I keep stalling. Let me do this poll. I understand it being in depression though, honestly. All right. Let's get that vote in, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in, everybody. Let me get the music up as well. Yes, sir. Get your votes in, guys. Come on, I see 13 people in here, man. I want to see 13 votes on this poll. I see 9 votes on this poll. Depression is slightly winning 10 votes. It's 40 to 60%. Alright, I think I ended there. You got 10 seconds left to vote on the poll if you haven't already. Vote on the poll if you haven't. Alright, no one's. I think everyone's voted. Alright, that's fine by me. Depression it goes to. No problem. Depression. Alright, what else were we talking about? I saw other people talking about Ipswich as well. Crystal Palace, Leicester, and Ipswich games are depression worthy. Alright, Pondfish. Let us start with. In fact, wait, hold on. I wouldn't say Crystal Palace is defend. I can't lie. I will have to overrule the Crystal Palace. I don't think that was depression. I think that was just a violation. But I will hear the Leicester and the Ipswich games though. We'll start with Leicester because I originally. How do I spell Leicester again? How do I spell Leicester? Oh gosh, man, I'm. You can clearly tell English is my first language. You can clearly tell because I know how to spell Leicester. I am a good streamer. I still spell it wrong. I am a very good streamer, guys. I promise you. Oh my god, I'm so good at my job. You guys should really subscribe for how good I am at my job right now. Can't even spell. Oh my god. All right. New poll. Leicester City. How we feeling about Leicester, people? Was it a depression or was it a violation? Depression is when there's literally like, I mean, you know what depression is. A violation is just, yeah, we got violated. Depression is violation times 2. Let me know what you man are saying. Damn, everyone's saying fucking depression. God damn. Everyone's saying depression. I see 15 people in here. Not only do I want to see people subscribing to the channel, I want to see 15 votes on this poll. Let me get some votes on this poll, please. It looks like depression is going to win though. But I want to see everyone voting on this poll if you haven't voted already. Alright, Fez. Alright, okay. The loss itself was a violation. Vardy tipped into depression. Yeah. Okay, you might have spoken. Let me let the music play out. It's only got 4 seconds left because I can't be able to reset it. I'd rather let it manually reset. All right, there we go. Thank you guys so much for voting. We also have Ipswich as well. The stats behind it all too. Yeah, Fez. I hear it. Ipswich. Was it a vial or was it depression? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Was it a violation or was it depression? Make sure we get our votes in, guys. Get your votes in the chat. See, no, 9 people have already voted. Hey, 10 people have voted. Shout out to everyone voting straight away. But it is a 50-50 split. That means there are 4 people in here who have not voted. So I need you guys to hit that vote. Hit that vote, guys. The music kills me. Go on, it makes it feel a little bit more suspenseful, man. Come on, man. All right, Viol has taken it. Pause. I don't know if that's it. Violin. What the fuck? You can tell I'm a very good English. I definitely passed English first time. This is kind of funny. It looks like Violation's gonna keep it, bro. I'm gonna let the music It's only got 5 seconds left. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And the music has stopped. It remains in violation with a percentage of 55% to 54. Actually, it says 58 to 41. So someone got like a sneaky little vote in there at the very end. It's a double whammy because it's Leicester and you let Van Nistelrooy look competent. True, he has not looked competent ever since. So it's peak, yeah. Van Nistelrooy gave Leicester a vasect. But before he took them to the vet, he allowed them to play Spurs. You know them ones. It's peak. But it stays in violation. The chat has polled. Now, is there any? Make sure you put in the chat. Are there any teams you'd rather move up or move down? I see 17 people in here. I'm sure not all. I'm sure all 17 of us don't agree on these rankings. So if there's anything you don't agree on, put it in the chat. Feel free. We will take it to a poll and we will decide. Move Villa to depression from outclassed. Okay, we can make a poll on that. Everyone else, make sure you leave. If you have any qualms about this list, put it in the chat. Feel free, and we will poll it. Aston Villa, does it remain in outclassed, or does it go to depression? Or just one person, to be fair. Yeah, it's literally just the goalkeeper, but it deserves to get polled nonetheless, man. We treat everyone's opinions the same. Make sure you put it in the chat. Vote up right now. Everyone vote up. I see 17 people in here. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Let's get to 20 likes. People, let's get to 20 likes on this stream. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Become one of us, you know what I'm saying? Become I don't even have a name for my subs. My guys, that's what it's called. My guys, my girl, anyone, man. No matter what gender, you're just my guys. No cap. Stinks he cost, but yeah, he did cost us both cups, no cap. Chelsea to depression because you're winning for a while. But yeah, we can poll that too. It's a 50-50 right now with Aston Villa. Will it go to overtime? It might go to... Oh no, Outclass is fine. He's just taking a slight edge of the lead. And the time is up. It looks like Outclassed has just about gotten there 55% to 45%. So it remains in Outclassed. All right, we will do Chelsea to depression. We will do this poll as well. Everyone else, if you have a problem with this list, make sure you put it in the chat. We will poll them every time. Everyone's voice is heard. Everyone's voice is accepted. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any problems with this list, even if it's 1 slot, 2 slots, doesn't matter. Put it in the chat. Chelsea, do they belong in depression or should they stay in the violated? Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Let me know what you guys think, man. I see 16 people in the chat. That means we should get 16 votes on this poll. Right now, I don't care about subscribers. I don't care about likes. I need to see 16 votes in this poll. Chelsea, violated or depression? Damn, I'm seeing 82% depression. God damn. All right. Fair enough, bruv. Me bad chat. Hey, you guys have spoken. Every loss to Chelsea and Arsenal is depression, to be fair. I hear it. Damn, you showed me. Let me pause this. I'll have to manually reset it because this was such a one-sided poll. I don't mind manually resetting music. All right, Chelsea, down to depression it goes. It's funny, I make jokes about Germans and a German team can end our season. I'll be so real, bro. I don't think I could forgive you for it if Frankfurt knock us out, Fridge. I can't lie. London Manager of the Year and can't get win. Oh, my days, man. This is peak. This is peak. All right, can't get a win in London, man. That's actually so crazy when you think about it. Any other qualms in the chat? Any other qualms with this list in the chat? Does anything deserve to get moved around? Do you think anyone should be moved up to respectable or moved up to we should have got a point? Do you think Man City and Forest should stay as they are, or should they be moved around too? Let me know what you guys are thinking, man. Let me know. If we all look, if the list looks good, then we will be and should be moved and should be moved out. Oh, in fact, I was eating frankfurters not long back, so I lost might be set in stone now. Damn. Remember when I told everyone how to make a chocolate cake? Oh gosh. Maybe you should, yeah. Worst cake recipe ever. Literally. It was literally one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. In fact, let me quickly, in fact, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this first because it looks like we don't really have too many qualms over the rest of this list now. So I'll take a screenshot. This will eventually find its way to Twitter when I can be bothered. But until then, we have one more ranking. We have one more ranking to do. And that is this man over here. What do you mean Nottingham was respectable? Hey, look, there wasn't much respectable for us, and we had to have something in there. We had to have something in there. It's not like we were getting absolutely violated, man. We weren't getting completely outclassed. It was somewhat respectable, man. The scoreline was respectable. You know what I'm saying? The players were somewhat respectable. Somewhat, somewhat. Ange Postecoglou, though, where we putting where we putting Ange, man? Him in the out. Big up Connor with the cake. Hey, Fridge, that cake might be for you, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I said the out category, the soul category. Oh my God, I feel like God has cursed us. Even if we get to a final, God would just strike us down. God wants our last trophy to be 2008 so he can laugh at us. Man, put him in the soul tier. Bro, we ain't got a tier, man. We have to pick out of one of these, man. We have to pick out of one of these tiers, man. I can't lie. The first thing I see when I look at chat is put him in out tier, bro. That shit made me laugh, bro. Under the jail tier? Oh gosh, bro. Oh my lord, man. Soul tier or we riot. How the fuck am I bro? Oh. This is not a keep or sell. This is not a keep or sell. But for me, Ipswich just summed it up. Just had a Spursy theme at home to a newly promoted team on shit form, 2-0 down by 60 million. Yeah, Ipswich definitely was. It's basically just been like a show of what this season's been like for us. 100%. It was a violation. You know, the bicycle kick made it even worse. Put Flange in the mental sanity. Put him in the bin tier. Am I supposed to go find a bin to put this brother in, bro? Rubbish murder with a shit trim. So he doesn't belong in depression then. We shouldn't put him in depression. He doesn't belong in depression, bro. To be fair, he could be belonged in the outclassed tier as well. You know what I'm saying? He gets outclassed. Is he in respectable tier? He does have a manager of the month in his hands. Like as you can clearly see, there's a manager of the month in his hands. That must be somewhat respectable though. I can't lie, man. It might be a little bit respectable. Should have got a point. There's a lot of teams he should have got a point against. You know, maybe he belongs up here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. I can't lie. You can put him back in the violated. Maybe we're violated. Unrelated, if Antonio Conte wins the league with McTominay and Lukaku, the greatest manager of all time. Not even that, bro. Philip Billing, Billy Gilmore. It's more than just them two. It's more than them two. He wanted Garnacho as well, which is crazy. Imagine him. He got Garnacho and won the league. Crazy. He belongs in the bin tier. I can't lie. Unfortunately, the bin tier does not exist for this tier list, so he has to go in depression because he has caused a lot of Tottenham fans depression. Well, him and a lot of things, but partly him as well. Outclassed because look at the teams that beat him. Oh, that's a good shout. Outclassed as well. He's been outclassed by a few managers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should do a manager tier list. You know them ones. Maybe we should do a manager tier list of all the managers in the Prem. We could do that. Winning the league with Okafor is unheard of. I hear it. Maybe one day we'll do a manager tier list. I would be 100% down for that. Where these tier lists coming out, bro? I swear, where did all these tier list shit come from? I can't lie. I just one day had the idea of doing a tier list, and I was just like, oh shit. Now everyone's doing tier lists. And maybe this is what people do when they have no football content. They just do tier lists. But apparently, this is just a way to go for international break. I don't know, man. I can't wait to the off season when these men decide to have a break. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be doing so much content while these guys are having breaks. I'm gonna steal all of their subs, bro. I'm gonna steal all their viewers, bro. No cap. I swear the Tamworth team is the dinner league. I classed by the Tamworth manager. Manager was a college professor. Antonio Conte is not using wingbacks, and people said he can't adapt. You know what it is? People just have their own stuff about Conte, and I couldn't care less at this point because that might just be waffling to the max. So it is what it is. He's such a good manager. He really is. Conte was a really good manager. I can't, or is. For us, he's still a good manager for us as well. But we'll leave Anjan outclassed. I don't mind. This is London Manager of the Year as well. How is this possible? One thing I'll tell you though, this guy here, yeah, this guy Archie Gray, this guy was voted London Young Player of the Year as well. He was voted London Young Player of the Year, this guy. So, hey, shout out to him, fam. Shout out to Archie. Bro, I can't even move it as well, bro. That's how bad this is, bro. I can't even move it. We're just gonna have to leave him here, bro. You know them ones. We're gonna have to just leave him here. This is peak, fam. Hey, we'll get. Nah, I don't want to chill, guys. Not a chill scream. We'll have 6ix9ine snitching. Why not, man? Do you believe me when I say Ange isn't the problem? That we just have shit players. Um, to a certain extent, yeah. We have shit players, but I feel like the players as a whole aren't shit. I believe we have a top 8 squad in the Premier League. In fact, let's look at these teams right here. Arsenal have a better squad. Liverpool have a better squad. Chelsea have a better squad. Man City have a better squad. That's 4. Aston Villa have a better squad. That's 5. Newcastle 6. After that, the list starts to get pretty thin. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll be so peak. After those 6 teams, I'm just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think we have a better squad than everyone else. So at that point, it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot to end this Chelsea poll. My bad. My bad. My bad. But yeah, it's just like at that point, it's like if you got like the 7th best squad in the league, you gotta be doing better than 14th. It's one of them ones, isn't it? I mean, Ange succeeds with when the teams he has are miles better than the competition. Look at Celtic. Yeah, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. I do believe it. I do believe it. It would be somewhat hilarious if Conte wins Serie A with Napoli this season, would justify his points when he was at Spurs. I hear it 100%, and we've gone backwards with this manager. With Ange, we've gone backwards. Whether you want to say it's because of Ange or not, the fact of the matter is, we have gone backwards as a club while he's here, bro. Seeing 6ix9ine is fitting. We're flirting with 16th to 19th. I'm telling you, bro. I swear I'm the thumbnail king, man. I'm gonna end up doing a thumbnail out of this. If you see this in a video, just know I'm gonna be cooking someone. All right, and just know if you ever see this picture like as a thumbnail, it's gonna be obviously I'll have a Tottenham logo in there or maybe like a Tottenham YouTuber. Just know I'm cooking someone. Just know I'll be cooking someone. 100%. My laptop's probably gonna cook me, but it is what it is, and I've accepted that this is what I've got to deal with. I've accepted it because for some reason, yeah, my laptop is just like, no, no, you're not allowed to have a good stream. Having a good stream, no, you're not allowed, man. Yeah, fair enough. The problem at Spurs has always been the players. Barca and Real Madrid can switch managers every day, but because the players are world class, but at Spurs we keep shifting the managers. And you know what it is? I understand what you're saying. I fully get it. The players definitely should be upgraded. A lot of them should. The players that we have right now are good enough to win trophies. Like not the top trophies, But they can win this Europa League. They can win like an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. They can win those. But in terms of what we want to do as a club, especially since we earn more money than every other club in the world, we earn more money than all of them. We really should want to be at that top level. And the thing is about the top teams, Barca, Real, Bayern, even PSG, Man City as of recently, um, those clubs, the reason they have those standards is because they have to win. The title is standard for them. For Real Madrid, the Champions League is probably standard at this point. It's one of those things where it's like, in order to have those types of standards, we have to build ourselves up to it, though. And I've always maintained, yo, the manager is an employee. If he's not good enough, sack him. Don't care if he's here 3 months, 6 months, 2 weeks. I couldn't care less because if I'm a business owner, I'm not gonna keep someone who's bad at the job in position just because he can get better. I'm gonna go and get someone who's good right now. And that's the problem with big up Philly, man, big up Philly. But that's the problem with football. Football people see it as something different because it's not a regular job. Like you earn exorbitantly amounts of money. Exorbitant. You earn a lot of flipping money, basically. You earn a lot of money. You have a lot of people watching you. It's a media driven sport, but it's still a job at the end of the day. It's still a job. And the players can get criticized, the manager can still get criticized. It's a job, innit? It's one of those. So in order for us to have the same standards that the top teams in the world have, we have to operate on their same kind of level. We're gonna have to get to a point where we win consistently. We need to win cups consistently. Where even if we don't win a Premier League, Champions League, that's fine. If we win cups consistently, we build a winning culture. That then attracts world-class players. Then with the world-class players, we can also attract world-class managers, which will then propel us to Premier League, Champions League contentions. Eventually we have to win those because if we don't win them, then we'll basically do what we did under Poch and regress again. And we're gonna have to start this whole thing again. So when we win those, then it attracts more world class players with more world class managers until we have to sell them and keep repeating the process. And that's the thing with Real Madrid's, Bayern Munich's, PSG's, now Man City's, those type of clubs. And even like Newcastle could get there as well. I've seen John put it. Newcastle can get to that level as well. Big up Ash in the chat as well. 2 years ago, Conte was sacked. It was 2 years ago today. That's crazy. But the thing is about these clubs is that they consistently repeat the success, which is why they can consistently have top managers go in and come in. Pause. They can have players coming in and leaving the club just as quickly. It's because um they have that standard of winning. They have to win the title. If they don't win the title, it's a failure. If they don't win at least 2 cups, German Cup and the Bundesliga, it's a failure. If you don't win the Champions League, if you're Real Madrid, it's a failure. If you don't win the League One title, I forget the name of it, but the League One title in PSG, it's a failure. You get sacked instantly. Look at Thiago Motta. My man just got sacked. You know what I'm saying? He's only lost 3 games in the league. To be fair, he's drawn more. He's drawn more than a flipping a weed addict, but he's only got 3 losses. But that's enough. You're not doing what we need you to do. We're Juventus. You know what I'm saying? We're not Empoli. You know what I'm saying? When we're not Fiorentina. We're Juventus. This shit ain't good enough. Sacked. Already brought someone new in because it's just the standard that they want to uphold. It's one of those. And as long as we don't have those type of standards, we're gonna be having these type of results. It's that simple. Obviously, my opinion's very niche. It's not like, and this is why I don't really talk about ball for real because, like, I know my opinions on the club are very like. It's only like a small section of YouTube that might agree with me, which is why I focus more on just trying to have fun because it's fun for me. Like doing this stuff is fun for me. But in terms of my actual football opinion, I want to have those kind of standards because we earn so much money. We earn more money than all of these clubs. Not Motta's been sacked. Yeah, he got sacked like either yesterday or 2 days ago. Tonali only got unbanned recently, so I wouldn't judge him yet. Jonathan's a striker, and to be fair, Bruno's class. Yeah, it's true. Don't talk about Real Madrid. We don't even have West Ham standards. They sacked their shit manager and started bagging points. That's what I'm saying. Like, even like our competition is now these kind of clubs because it really should be the top clubs in the world because we earn as much money as them, so we should have the ambition. But we don't have the ambition. So now we've basically been dragged into mid-table discussions, and those are our competition. You get what I'm saying? It's literally it's just the ambition of the club. Where do you want to be? And we haven't seen that we want to be in the top kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Would you time the German guys out if they showed up in the Discord fridge? I can't lie. You keep asking this, bro. Yes. On paper we have good players, but football isn't played on paper. We shouldn't be 14th. Anyway, that is facts. That is facts. They made a serious mistake sacking Conte and Jose. They did, especially at the times that they did. They really made a mistake. But hindsight is 2020, innit? I'll stop. You know what it is, yeah. It's just like I probably sound more pissed off than I am in it. I'm actually not pissed at all. But it's just like, you've already asked the question last stream, innit? It's one of them ones. The lost tier list is depressing as a whole. Yeah, I've left it on the screen on purpose so we can really just internalize the fact that we have lost 19 games this season. 19. Sacking them wasn't a big mistake, it's how it happened and what we did after. Yeah, that's the reason I say it's a big mistake though. At the time, it wasn't a big mistake, but given what has happened since, like the protests have started happening, where we're at right now this season, how everything's gone on, that's why I feel like it's a big mistake just because they were trying to like they were definitely did stuff that wasn't in the right 100%. But in terms of what we need as a club, we're now trying to act on it after they got sacked. You get what I'm saying? Like if they were here while we were doing this same stuff we're doing now, I feel like we could like Levy could have been stronger under into keeping them. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. But because the fans were so against them at that point, yeah, especially Conte. Who'd have thought it was the 15 games in 29? Yeah, that's crazy. There are reasonable arguments for sacking them, facts, but sticking with Ange is unjustifiable in any way whatsoever. Which is why this is almost like this is so weird to me because like when it comes to Ange, he's done twice as much as these men to get sacked. But it's like when it comes to Ange, now you want to have this epiphany that this is the guy to take us forward. It's like I don't know. And just deep it, the violated tier is relegation slash low level clubs. Yeah, if it's not a direct rival of us, it's peak. Like look, Tamworth, Leicester, Brighton, Everton, Ipswich, AZ, Crystal Palace. Like this is peak. This is peak. And just even a young coach. He's 59 years old. Time to get rid. Yeah, true. Say like he's not changing his tactics. He said he's not going to change them. So I have nothing to base it off that we're going to get better. Like if he was adapting and we still weren't winning it, I'll be alright. At least he's adapting and trying to do stuff. My man ain't doing shit. I know why they're not sacking him. I'm sure you'll let us know. I mean, Andrews brought in to play a very specific way, and even the chairman told him why would he change. Well, there you go, innit? He's basically being propelled on by the board, pretty much. So at that point, you gotta look at the board for enabling this behavior. That's the thing right there. If we had Arteta, an Arteta aged coach, we could at least say he is new to coaching. That's true. That's true as well. I've got 20 years of experience. Shit. Even I ain't got that much experience, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've got what 8 years probably. I'd say 8 years. Levy hasn't sacked Ange because he knows we won't get relegated. That's true. Big up Elijah. Big up Anton. Smash the likes up. Yes, sir. Let's get to 20 likes, guys. Let's get to 20 likes. You know what I'm saying? I'd appreciate that. 118 right now, I can see on the YouTube thing. Let's get to 20 likes. I just need two people to hit that like button if you haven't already. I don't know how it helps the channel, but apparently it gets pushed out to more people if we hit the like button. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're on the way to 1,000 subs. I've already got all my watch hours thanks to you guys watching the videos and showing me love, which means that I just need 68 more subscribers to then get to beautiful monetization. So please hit that subscribe button and help a brother out. I really would appreciate that. Everyone told him to play attacking football in the fan forum. He's not going to change. Oh no, he's not changing. But that's why I know he's not the manager for us. Like he's not the manager that's going to win something because he's not going to change it. You know, say it's one of those ones. When they were lying, this guy's been coaching for 2 decades with the same shit tactics. How's he failed upwards this much? I don't know. I don't know. If you hit 1K subs, congrats. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully, one day we'll hit it, man. We're not playing attacking football right now. Right now, we're not. Hopefully, with this 2 weeks break, we can come back looking a bit more fresh as a team. Just for Frankfurt, innit? Like we need to win like 3-0 at home, just so we can have that comfortability away in it. Because yeah, if we struggle at home, going away to Frankfurt is gonna be difficult, especially with Germany. They don't play about their football either. They don't either, so it's gonna be bad. It is gonna be very bad. Oh gosh, I can tell my voice is starting to go as well. This is peak. I've done a lot of talking today. My point is Andrew played the way he was brought to play. No, no, I agree with your opinion fully. That's why I'm Ange out. That's why I'm Ange out. Because he's not gonna switch up from the tactics and the board are enabling him. The fact that he hasn't been sacked means that the board must be enabling him to do this. You get what I'm saying? So, and I fully agree with what you're saying. I believe you're fully correct. Um, it's just a thing of damn. This is what it's come down to now. Frankfurt are gonna. I wouldn't even be surprised no more. I'll be so real. I would not be surprised. Germans are scary. They can be very scary, especially if it's the 1930s and the 1940s. They can be very scary. 100%. We have never played attacking football under this manager. Ash sending 8 players forward is not attacking. Even so, when we send the players forward, I know it's not a tactical breakdown stream. I'll probably have to do that at some point. Um, because yeah, there's a lot of shit to break down when it comes to the way we attack. Bro, it's we send 8 people forward, but it's like we don't commit to the attack. Like there's no one in the box. But then because there's no one in the box and there's no one defending, there's just like a build up of players. So by the time you get past those players, you're in on the last line of defense, man. That's how we get counterattacked so easily. To keep it simple, Kulu is so overrated, man. I wouldn't say so overrated, but he definitely is overrated. I will say that. I think the fans, because of how good he was at the start of the season, people just give him a blind pass no matter how bad he plays. And I don't enjoy that, especially when they get onto Madison so much. It just don't make any sense to me because they're both very good players. I still remember the 7-2, where they talk about the Bayern Munich was not fun. I can manage I can manage like as well if anyone here wants. I'll even take a pay cut of 10K a week at the club. Bro, I would love to get paid 10K a week to be the manager at Spurs. I would do that. 10K a week, I'll do it. Even before taxes, I'll take 10K a week. The whole table's depressing, facts. Elijah, what loss was your most stressful? The most stressful loss, well, it's not Tamworth because it's not a loss, really. It felt like a loss, which is why it's there in depression. But the actual loss that was the most stressful for me was um probably Liverpool. Probably Liverpool. I'll be real. If you're talking about all time, it's the Champions League final. If you're talking about this season, it's Liverpool 4-0 Carabao Cup because yeah, the just the context behind it. We were 1-0 up going into that game. Kinski had a couple howlers as well, and it was like we played so badly. We didn't even have a shot really. All time, it's definitely the UCL final because I mean it was the Champions League final. Are we even gonna make the Champions League final again? I don't even see us. I don't think I'll see our club make the final again in my lifetime. The Champions League final. We had to go. We had to beat teams on away goals twice to make it, and now away goals isn't even a rule because UEFA saw us make the final and probably saw how bad the ratings were and was like, yeah, we can't allow a team like Tottenham to ever make the Champions League final again. So they took away goals because we won on away goals twice. Literally, away goals was literally the vintage. It was such a vintage staple of the Champions League, and they took it away just because we made the finals, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is so money made, man. Everyone's saying Champions League final as well. I hear it. Anyway, bro, I don't think you're gonna get more Spursy than that. Biggest game in history, handball first minute. And the thing is, it hit his shoulder. It hit his shoulder as well. It wasn't even a handball. It's just the referee is just a bastard, man. I can't lie. And VAR would have overturned it if it was there, and I can't lie, but fuck that ref, man. It still hurts. It still hurts. Yeah, that's the most we've been disrespected in years. 100%. And we didn't turn up. That is true. We didn't turn up in that final. I don't even think Harry Kane should have started, bro. I wanted to see Fernando Llorente in that starting lineup with Lucas Moura. Fact that Harry Kane on a broken ankle found his way on the pitch. Pochettino deserves a hell of a lot of blame for that. Damn, my voice is going. Hold. Oh gosh. I don't know how. I've only been streaming for like just under 2 hours. Usually my streams, maybe I don't talk as much, but I've been talking a lot this stream. Office chess too. We always get screwed like that. Facts. With this new league format thing, when we're gonna and when we're allergic to league tables, I don't think we'll even make it to the semi-finals. I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. I'd be very surprised if we made it to the semi-finals of this competition. But I'm hoping we can beat Frankfurt. But I don't know, man. It's like it make it so difficult for me to believe in this team sometimes. Poch is a proven loser. Unfortunately, it's facts. We were spent by the final. January Ericsson was feuding with Poch. Poch was trying to go to Real Madrid, and look how that turned out. He went PSG and fucked it. But I hear it though. I hear it. Winks Sissoko midfield is just asking for too much. I know. I know. It's just the fact that we could have won it. The Poch is so Spursy, man. They crashed Chelsea out of the cups, and now Maresca's doing the same shit. And to be fair, if they don't win the Conference League, yeah, Maresca should be sacked instantly. He should be sacked instantly. How you don't win with that team as well? How the fuck you don't win the Conference League? Crazy. Watch some Frankfurt games like Ekitike kid is cold. Oh yeah, he is. He is. All you have to do is watch the France under 21 team against England. Oh Lord, he was cooking. And Ponch's stink in the US. Yeah, man, they lost to Canada and Panama. That's crazy. Shout out Poch, man. I heard the American fans saying, "Yo, wait until after the World Cup, then you can have him." Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Hey, you guys keep him till the World Cup. No, that's fine by me. Fine by me. Anything can happen in 90 minutes. Not for us. Yeah, losing can happen in 90 minutes. 19 times. It's peak, man. Love Chelsea downfall after after the oil Abramovich money. I hear it though. I fully hear it. I can't even be mad at it, man. I know they played the game how they're supposed to play it, but it is what it is, man. They just secured another billionaire who will just pump money into the team. Oh well, fam. Oh well. Ekatike is the next Aubameyang. He's perfect for Arsenal. Hopefully he does not go there. Last thing I need to see is a good striker at Arsenal, bruv. That's their main problem. They don't have a good striker. They have Havertz. So seeing Arsenal with an actual good striker is something I do not want to see. So Mikel Arteta, please do not replace Kai Havertz, please. That would be very nice. Um, hold on, just making sure. Just making sure, making sure. Sorry about this chat. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. All right, replace him with Richard. I think Todd Bowley would have been a good Spurs chairman. I mean, at least he spends. To be fair, at least he spends. That's one thing I'll give him. At least he spends. I don't know how much that's worth, but at least he spends in it. It's one of those ones. Um, is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. I think we've done a pretty good list. Um, what else do I need to do? Any questions from chat? Any questions? Any questions? Let me see. Let me see who's live right now. Is Mike's is live? Okay. All right, fairs. Levy's told Ange that he wants European football next season by any means. I did not know that, bro. Fairs. Do you think Man United fans are so annoying when they complain about the Glazers yet they sign big every window? Um, you know what it is with United, yeah? They spend a lot of money, but the players they spend the money on is just kind of, if anything, that's like, it's kind of like Tottenham. Because like the amount of money we spent, like we spent what 300 mil or some shit like that, or 400 mil. I forget what the number is. But it's just the profile of players that we've signed. Like let's be real, yeah. Since Ange has been here, the best signings have probably been what Madison and Bergval, probably. But the fact that Bergval is the cheapest signing he's made and he's one of the best signings says all you need to say in it about the recruitment. Van der Ven as well, that's another one. It says all you need to say about the recruitment. Think about it, like Solanke's been good in it, but he hasn't been 60 something million good. Brennan Johnson is not 50 something million. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those ones. You get what I'm saying? It's Van de Ven and Vicario are the best signings in my opinion. Oh yeah, I forgot Vicario was a signing for that. Yeah, I forgot about Vicario. That's my bad. But you know what I'm saying? It's one of the ones where I think the profiling of the signings have just been awful. Like as much as Vicario, like Vicario is a good goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong in it. And I'm not even trying to like say, oh, he can't kick a ball. But it's sometimes he can't kick a ball, fam. And if you want to do all this passing out the back shit, it would have made more sense to go sign a goalkeeper who's probably better with their feet. Now Vicario is still he has saved us many times, and don't mistake me for shitting on Vicario because it's that's not what I'm trying to do at all. He's one of our best players, but it's just a thing of like the profiling has been horrible. Like Brendan Johnson, like are you serious? Timo Werner, are you fucking kidding me? Like are you kidding me, bro? Well, Archie Gray is a right back and as a centre back. He was signed as a right back, but we had to play him centre back. Are you kidding me? That's a waste. That's a waste of 40 mil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the wages as well. The wages is also another thing. Bergvall impressed so much in training, we ditched signing midfielders. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the thing about United is what I would say about United is at least they pay the wages, as Mighty says in it, Mighty Cockerel. At least they pay the wages. Because Tottenham will not pay wages. And that's really the biggest obstacle for us to signing the players that we need to sign is because Levy, we know for a fact he ain't paying transfer fee and wages. He's not doing it. He's not doing it at all. Like, there's a reason Timo Werner has gotten 100k a week is because they didn't have to pay like a high fee for him anyway. So they just put a bit extra into the wages in it. It's one of them ones. Question: what do you think is Ange's best win? Um, that's a question and a half. What's Ange's best win? Is that just for this season or is it for last season as well? I'm gonna stick it to this season only. I'm gonna try to stick it to this season only. This season it was probably, if I had to take a guess, probably Man City away. 4-0, probably. That's this season, innit? Whole time at Spurs. Um, that is a good question. I actually don't know, bruv. There's not really wins that stick out to me. I mean, as yeah, you pointed out, the 4-0 at Aston Villa, that was a very good win. I was a big fan of the 2-0 versus Bournemouth, away from home in that 10-game run. I was a fan of that. I was a big fan of the Sheffield win that we were 1-0 down and then we scored two goals in the 90th minute to win that game. I was a big fan of that win just because I assumed that it was the manager that was um installing this kind of mentality in the players, innit? Like the fact that we can go 1-0 down and we have every confidence that we'll come back and win. But that's just kind of left this season. Like that was the one thing I'd give Ange credit for is the mentality of the players is shifting. I feel like the manager was installing some sort of mentality that even if we go one goal down, it's all right. We're gonna come back. But the more that time goes on, the less that we come back from a goal down, bro. The less it happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's peak. I'll be real, it's peak. I feel if anything, his most defining game as a manager was the 2-2 draw at the Emirates. I think that was his most defining game, but even that wasn't a win. It was a draw. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Manager's been in for almost 2 seasons and still doesn't have multiple defining wins. I'm telling you, it's kind of peak. I'll be so real. It's kind of peak, man. It's peak. Good job, everyone, for the list, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Good job for the list. It's peak though. I ain't gonna lie. It's peak. I'm gonna end stream here though, because I can't lie. I'm actually losing my voice. It is actually not good. My voice is actually going. If you guys haven't noticed, my voice has gotten a lot quieter. It's because I've gotten closer to my mic that the audio level is still respectable. Defining loss. Yeah, actually, let me answer this before I end stream. Defining loss. What do you guys think in the chat? What is it the most defining loss? I'll be so real. Let me think about this. It has to be the Chelsea one, isn't it? Because we learned so much about this manager. It has to be the Chelsea loss. 4-1. I think that's the easy answer though. Is there any other answers? Apart from the Chelsea loss, the most defining one for me was last season, the Emirates. At the no, it wasn't at the Emirates. It was at our stadium. 3-2 loss to Arsenal, being 3-0 down in the first half. That was embarrassing. That was completely embarrassing. That loss right there. So if you want a different one to the Chelsea loss, that right there was crazy. I'll be so real. That was crazy because yeah, losing like that, no, no chance. And it was the 1-0 loss to Arsenal, 90 minutes, one header. That as well is yeah, that was a bad loss, but I don't think it was defining. We need at least one player and these 300 Gs a week. We need that caliber of player, not even just someone on 300K. We need that caliber. I know that's what you mean, but it's just yeah. I don't even think we're gonna get someone like that, bro. But I'm gonna redirect you got to Mike's. You know what I'm saying, to my boy Mike's. He's streaming right now, West Ham fan. That's my guy. Make sure you guys show him some love. Just give him a like on the stream. Just say Elijah sent you, know what I'm saying, Elijah Raid. Or whatever you want to say, man. Even if you don't say nothing, it's cool. I don't mind. You know, Tyler Dibbling on 300K. We might spend 300 mil on him the way the shit is going. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys so much for coming through the stream. Make sure you hit up Mike's channel. Tell him Wagwan. You know what I'm saying? Go show him some love. And I will be back live tomorrow, man, for a chill stream. We'll probably, unless my voice is completely gone, in which I'll cancel it. But yeah, man, big up to everybody in the chat who came through. Too many to mention, man. I'm glad. I'm happy to be doing this, man. For real, for real. I appreciate all of you. But yeah, take care. Man, I said Diddy Oil Raid is crazy. But yeah, in a bit. Peace.